So thank you for the comment. I'm aware of this. I've read many of Bruce Lee's books, um, especially Tao of Jeet Kune Do. He outlines in that book a lot of his influences, but a lot of people take Bruce Lee quotes and like say this quote in particular is almost like word for word Jiddu Krishnamurti. Now, I'm not saying that, I might use that quote myself. It's a great quote, right? Like, Jiddu Krishnamurti is a really wise guy. I read his books. I might use the quote. But if someone attributes the quote to me, it kind of bothers me because originally I got that from Jiddu Krishnamurti, and I would want people to know that even because Jiddu Krishnamurti has many things to say that would help people. So that's kind of the point of this post, and you'll probably see me make a few posts like this whenever it comes up. If I see a Bruce Lee quote that I think is really attributed to somebody else, I'll probably point that out. Obviously, he paraphrases it, and that does, copyright wise, make it Bruce Lee's quote, and it's written in Bruce Lee's books, or he's on video saying the quote. So I mean, you know, I'm kind of splitting hairs, but I just want to point out because a lot of people will say that Bruce Lee said it, but won't mention this, for instance, that Bruce Lee read a lot of Krishnamurti's work. Bruce Lee read the Tao Te Ching. Bruce Lee read about Buddhism. So there's a lot of influences that he has, and I'm just trying to actually share that with everybody that's a Bruce Lee fan, if you will, that they might like to read Jiddu Krishnamurti as well, or Lao Tzu, whatever, any Taoist literature, because especially because the central philosophy of Jeet Kune Do, I believe, comes from, I would say, a mixture of Taoism and Jiddu Krishnamurti's work, really. The idea of, because Jiddu Krishnamurti talked about having no path, and Bruce Lee talks about having no style. That's very similar idea. It's like applying Jiddu Krishnamurti's words to martial arts, essentially. So, and Taoism is very similar as well. So, the formless form, or whatever you want to call it, right? Like it's not it doesn't originally come from Bruce Lee in my mind. It's just Bruce Lee took it and made it work for martial arts, is the way I see it. But yeah, so I'm just trying to spread that awareness of that situation. But you're definitely right. He did definitely read Jiddu Krishnamurti.